Gary Nguyen can win this race if he lays it all down at the bell and gives it 100% full effort with that sheer speed that we know he has. And we saw a bit of it in the semi-final where he went to the line very easily. He has speed to burn, and if he commits himself and gives it an all-out effort, no matter where he is in the race, he can win the gold medal for Australia.
Well, if you're about to see Kierin racing for the first time, and you might well be, because this is the first time it's been in the Olympic Games, it is a multi-million-dollar industry in Japan where cyclists do it for a living. But right now, it began in the World Cycling Series in 1980 as a World Championship. Danny Clark, by the way, from Tasmania, winning the first 2 titles. But now it's in the Olympics for the first time. We wait the arrival of the little pacer motorbike, which is being ridden by former 10 times world sprint champion from Japan, Koichi Nakano. That's the view from the back of the bike. This is Florian Rousseau. This is Van Eyden. This, I think you'll all know, is Gary Nieuwand, and he's got a good position up there because he's got up behind the bike first.
So what he's done is Gary's come away from position 6 on the track, and he's taking up the lead position there, you can see. So that's important now. He may have decided that he's just going to hit the front and give it all he's got, or towards the conclusion of the race, he'll allow 1 or 2 riders pass and use them to run for that last sprint.
Watch Van Eyden behind Gary. He's a very crafty little track rider. He's a small man. He can sneak through under the armpits if he gets half a go. And not allowed to pass the pacer bike. He will gradually get faster until they all peel off, till he peels off and they go for it.
That's right. The pacer will start to increase speed as we come up now with 6 laps to go. So the idea here is the pacer in white will gradually increase the speed to such a degree that they'll be reaching the speeds of about 45, 50 kilometres an hour at release point, 2.5 laps to go, and then it's just a big sprint home. Jens Fiedler there, sitting back, Nostein second to last, and Meunier. I just feel that when this pacer does come off, Nguyen has to back off a bit and then run at the pacer just before release point to try to stop the moves from behind. But I still reckon he has enough speed to allow maybe 1 or 2 pass and then flick out to try to use them as a run.
4 of the riders in the 6 are past or current world champions at this type of racing. Martin Ottstein, one from the end there, the big boy from Trexlertown, has tremendous speed. He's shown us that in his sprinting. He knows he's the fastest boy of these 6, but he's got to get in the position to use his legs.
4 laps to go. Now the pacer is starting to increase. We're about 40 kilometres an hour now, and will gradually come up to 45, and then at release point 50. Down the back.
Here we go, Mike.
Yeah.
It's half a lap to the release of the riders, and then it's 2.5 laps to the medals.
Okay, new one there on the screen. You can see him really looking out, watching behind for the big moves, because they'll come as soon as that pacer comes off the track.
And they want the first position on this small track, and that's why the runners going. Here comes Fiedler now. There's the release, and Fiedler straight in front. Gary's going with him. Nieuwand gets second wheel.
That's good move. Now Gary has to give Fiedler distance here and use him. 2 laps to go now. Hold that position, Gary Nieuwand, and then at 1 lap to go, give it everything you've got.
Well, they're down the back straight now. It is still Fiedler there, and now Gary going over. He wants to leave for the last lap. Watch out for Rousseau. Rousseau is coming up. Now 1 lap to go, and Nieuwand's going to have to put his head down and go for it. 200 metres to go as Nieuwand takes him down the back straight. Rousseau in second place. Now the cheers are deafening down the back straight. Into the balls now. It's going to be gold or silver for Nieuwand. Nieuwand comes off the bench. He grits his teeth. Nieuwand on the line gets silver because I think it's Rousseau who's taken it. Florian Rousseau, you may hear the screams because his wife is alongside me. Florian Rousseau has taken the gold. By my reckoning, Mike, Nieuwand has got the silver.
Well, there's a great race by Gary Nieuwand. He committed himself, and here it is. Yes, Rousseau's just got him on the line. It looks like, yes, he's just got there by half a wheel on the line. And the German was very close also in the middle. Van Eyden, I think it was.
Yeah, Van Eyden.
So Nieuwand gave himself every opportunity to win.
He rode it perfectly.
Yes, he did. He gave everything he had for that final lap. He was committed to go early because the moves were coming from behind, but there he is on screen. A terrific race, Gary Nieuwand, the French coach. He knows Rousseau has won, but what a terrific race.
Well, I think that was a bonus for the French. They weren't really expecting that one, but Rousseau has just won his 11th world and Olympic title. That man is going to have to jack his house up with concrete because those medals must be weighing the front drawers down. There's the sprint, and look at that for a finish. Nieuwand hangs on there for the silver medal, and right in the middle is, I think it's Fiedler.
Yes. It was Fiedler, not Van Eyden. He dropped out. So Rousseau, a remarkable man, made the final with the sprint, outclassed by Nostein and Fiedler.
Mike, what a last night for the Australian.
Yeah, terrific to end it this way, and I'm sure Charlie Walsh will be delighted. But
there it is, the confirmation of the final of the Kierin. Florian Rousseau of France that beats Gary Niewon of Australia. Jens Fiedler, the world champion, a bronze medal for him, as indeed he took in the sprint just a couple of days ago.
Attacking from behind, and around the bend, Rousseau moved out and ran at Niewon, and just got him right on the line.
In second place.
He's 34 years of age now, Gary, and that may have told just in that last 20 metres or so, but what a great finish. And here it is again now, Rousseau, just after the start, taking the wheel of Van Eyden, and then it was all history. Gary Niewon, 34 years of age. I think he was just meeting his wife Carly there. He started racing at 14 years of age, and this is his 4th Olympic Games. In 1988 in Seoul, he got the bronze medal in the sprint. In 1992 in Barcelona, he got the silver medal in the sprint. In Atlanta, he got 4th in the sprint, and now here in Sydney, he's got the silver in the Kierin.